Well, we're about halfway through the Canadian financial earnings season, and so far, it's been a bit of a mixed bag. Bank of Nova Scotia earlier this week, it was fairly tepid. Royal Bank of Canada yesterday, much improved. Today, we had two banks report earnings. The first one, I'm Cody from Wall Street Breakdown. Thanks for joining us again. I love it when you guys come back. TD, Toronto Dominion, reported their earnings today, $1.36 a share. Missed the street estimate by 2 cents. $9.27 billion in revenue in the quarter, but that also missed analyst estimates by 50 million. But rest assured, while it's not as good as Royal Bank's revenue year over year number, still up 5.9% year over year. That's pretty impressive. And considering the marketplace that we're in, where there's not a whole lot moving around in the wealth management or capital markets, Toronto Dominion's still doing really good in every other sector of their business. The Canadian retail part of the business was up 11% year over year. The US retail part of their business up 16% in net income. So Toronto Dominion's still doing really well, despite the fact that TD Capital Markets and investment banking, what Toronto Dominion deems wholesale banking, was down 3% across the board. Now, TD closed the day at 56.94. That's down 2.47%. And I would imagine that's mainly because the banks have been doing so well. They've been on such a nice run basically all year, and a heck of a good run since the previous quarter, that when you come out and you report earnings that are just so-so, it doesn't get the market too hyped up, even though I think this earnings call is still really good for Canada's biggest lender over at Toronto Dominion, and I think this earnings call was just fine. If you're thinking about doing any kind of investing in any of the Canadian financial institutions, or any other company for that matter, please consult with your licensed professional financial advisor. Do the proper due diligence. You're a smart investor. You know what you're doing. I'm Cody from Wall Street Breakdown. If you haven't already, click the subscribe button. Click the notification bell. Thumbs up for this video. Thumbs up for all videos. Thumbs up for you guys for doing your homework. And comments. We want to hear what you have to think about this. What do you think about Toronto Dominion's earnings compared to the other earnings we've seen so far from the Canadian financial institutions? Where do you think it's all going to play out for 2018? The Canadian economy seems to be doing a lot better and seems to be picking up steam, not just in Toronto and Vancouver, but across the entire country. How do you think that leads the financial sector through the following year? We want to hear from you, and we want you to have an excellent rest of your Thursday.